Hey everybody. Today I wanted to try something different. I wanted to play a little game called King of Dragon Pass. I used to play this probably about 5, 7 years ago. I can't remember how long ago. It's an old game. I had to have been maybe 2010, 11. Anyways, this game's really crazy and pretty fun. There's a lot of weird shit with it, and there's a lot of like different lore. So the whole thing about this is there's a bunch of different exiles from a different shittier land, and all these tribes together combine into this area that they call the Dragon Pass. And the the whole point of it in the sense is we're just a shitty little tribe at the beginning, and we work our way up to become obviously the king. But to do that, you'll see. The whole point though is there's a lot of reading, and as you can tell from other videos, I don't do well with reading. So I'm going to stumble these words, especially because they're fucking words. I don't even think they're real words. They're just names from very different fucking like cultures. I don't know. It's hard to pronounce, so I'll do my best. And if you want, keep a tally of how many times I mispronounce shit. Anyways, let's play. There once was a time when the gods and people walked Earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to those times. Your clan history begins when you joined the forces of the storm god Orlathan. Orlathan. Orlanth? Orlath. Orlathan. Orlath. God dang, man. Orlathan. And back then, Orlathan was simply one of the many upstart, rebellious gods bent upon conquest of the world. Orlathan's unique contributions at the time were personal honor and a close kinship to the other deities who seemed to be on the winning side. As we continue, after many tribulations, adventures, and discoveries, Orlathan proved himself worthy by marrying Erlanda, the Earth Mother. The two formed the marriage ring and created a great harmony in the world through this sacred bond. Your clan took part in the wedding ceremony. Most of your clan either worshipped with Orlathan or learned a secret from Ernalda. Ernalda. Okay, I got her name. A few clans stood with Elamal, god of the horses and the sun, as an honor god. So those are the three gods that we prefer. Who do you prepare for the great marriage? Your men and women downed gleaming honor, drank drank the 8 known drinks so that your heads would hurt during the ceremony. That's the one we're gonna do. Orlathan struggled to remake the world as just beginning, as many of the gods joined him. Orlathan fought Yelm the Bright Emperor, and under many wars of conquest, other more peaceful deeds were just as important. Your earliest famous event was. Let's use that. How did you add these strangers? As thralls, for sure. Orthan succeeded. Blah, blah, blah. There was much treachery. Or stick farmers. You had a choice to make. Thralls. The foes of Varga were many. Your people fought hard against them. Which of them in particular did you fight? We fought. We fought. We fought Tada the Greek. No, I want the elf warlord. That'd be cool. Chinkas Mor, the elf warlord. The storm ages ended in disaster. When the gods and creatures of chaos came and destroyed nearly anything, Orthodoxia fought hard. And chaos almost always won. Many gods died and new ones rose to prominence. Many people died too. Catastrophic catastrophe shook the world. The sun fell, the rain of blood, and the terrible laughing tsunami. The darkness got so bad that even Ola and his campaigns had abandoned humans to their own fate. The world stagnated and died. Your clan diminished. Here the king was the leader who emerged amid the turmoil of darkness. Efforts, his companions helped him set the world in order again. He created the laws which we follow to this day. One of the great distinctions of hers among his clans was that some of them tended towards either peace or war, which others maintained balance between these two principles. War! Finally, the sun rose again, while the rest of the society worked to protect themselves, find food. First police rose to establish links with the ancient deities. With the new harmony between the people and deities, the world slowly improved. Who was the first deity your people clan to awaken? He fucking ran on us. Why would I ask him back? We're doing Urox, the Storm Bull. Different 1300 years ago, Orlathan and the gods retreated from the world, leaving it to mortals. You can see contact with them through ritual and sacrifices. Enter the realm and by reenacting stories about their deeds, which contain great magic. But they no longer walk beside you. When you settled in the new place, you marked this great change in the world by naming your land not after a god, but after a mortal like yourselves. You called it Heratoland, in honor of the king who taught you how to survive the darkness. Oh my god, how much more? About 600 years ago, a dragon approached, either by its own form or that of a mortal. The dragon has always been hostile. Dragons have always been hostile. Orthan was always the dragon slayer. You had to choose whether to believe it or cooperate and learn to do what dragons do, whether to maintain neutrality. We would never believe a dragon. Join the dragon into, we join the dragon into their knowledge. Smart. You know what? We're doing it because that's actually smart. Most of the people said yes to the dragon's move to the past. A land of the north. You stayed in Herland, and it's a good thing too. For a little over 200 years ago, the dragons rose up and ate everyone who lived in Dragon Pass. They ate the Orlathani all along with all of the other foolish human dragon friends. Fuck! For a long time, no humans went to Dragon Pass. They were sure that the dragons would eat them too. Recent events made you think twice about the abandoned land of Dragon Pass. A generation ago, an usurper called himself the Pharaoh came to Hardland and started a civil war. Your clan broke into disputes, sometimes violent, whether to support the Pharaoh, and in the end, your group descendants decided it would be better to risk the dangers of the Dragon Pass than to stay and kill your own kin. The greatest sin the Orthani came to commit. Those unable to live under the Pharaoh would move northward to Dragon Pass. People of simpler beliefs from other clans had already made the same decision and settled there. So now you made a new clan, just as your ancestors had done in the days of King Harat. Your new clan has been made in dangerous check to Dragon Pass. You settled in the Quinvalian land of mountainous. Okay, how much land did you claim? Huge tracts, far more than needed. We want it to be a long journey. Okay. To prepare for the marriage of Ernal. Okay. So our clan will be Let's see. What could a clan be named? For something like this, I'm gonna go with like uh Daggerford. No. I don't know. I don't know. What should it be called? The You know what? Fuck it. We were just doing the Thrace campaign. We might as well. Fuck it. The clan name is Thrace. Maybe this time we can do some peace. Oh wait, no, we went straight war this time. Fuck. Well, you know what? Then we are Rome. We are the beginnings of Rome. Okay. Our god talkers predict a more or less normal harvest. The omens exploring are good. Well, okay, I'm gonna shut it off here, and let's pick our stuff first, and then I'll cut it here, and we'll continue after that. So, so we made our long pass. It's now for the time for the annual allocation of clan magic. We are going to start. We start every year in the winter, I believe. Our gods talk. Okay, so we're going to put. Let's see. We want war. Honestly, we want all of it to war. And one into crops. Actually, let's reserve the rest because we probably have a decent amount of crops. We have not honored our clan deity by finding. Yeah, well, of course, I just started. Okay, we will proceed. We put all of our money into fucking war, so we're going to start doing war very quickly. We need to recruit. Okay, we got 4 new weapon thanes. And we will. So these are our council, right? So like each one of these guys does different thing. They have different jobs, and they all give different shit, and they all are fanatical on something. We need more. We don't need any more farmers, but if we do recruit, avoid childless vagabonds. Makes sense. Didn't I tell you we had enough farmers? We have enough farmers to bring forth Ernaldo's bounty. When the Nalda bin approached, we took them as thralls. This is quite not the same. So really, we don't want farmers. We want thralls. So we need to go to war, and we need to fucking, like right now, this is the time to go to war. Right? Or is this planning season? I can't remember. You can't go to war in the harvest season, but you can go in other seasons. So we are right here. We are Rome. And there's people all around us. So we got like the Unadari. We have 2 alliances. We have alliance with the Karandai Doli. They're down there. And the Undaroli. Okay, so that's cool. I think the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go to war with those guys. They're the closest. So we're going to do weapon thanes, footmen, some auxiliary, and we're sending them. Seize their land. Charge them. And sacrifice something to, oh, actually, no. How about we sacrifice something to him? And we'll use 1 magic because we really want this fucking land. They attacked while we were still sacrificing. There was a bloody bloody battle, our magic overwhelmed theirs. Although we pressed them sorely, the Canonists weren't willing to flee from their land. We captured 23. We took 21 cows worth of loot due to the prominent healing. Okay. A dispute has arisen among the weapon thanes after the raid. The dispute factions are roughly divided between the older and veteran. Daring young Bravo. Oh wait, shit. We were gonna stop, weren't we? Well, let's continue right after this then. We'll finish this. The Brafoso accused the veteran of taking more than their fair share after past raids and demand 3 out of 4 pieces of loot from this raid to make things square. Honey is sweeter than blood. Order that the loot shall be shared. I don't care if they're a little more like morale, like fuck you. Just share the loot equally, people, please. Because we're at war again, and we're gonna send more. We're gonna raid him again, and this time we're gonna seize more fucking land. I want his land, and he doesn't have many weapon things to do much about it. Charge his ass. Yeah, all of his weapon things are now fucking really bad, and he is. We rushed their formation while they were sacrificing. We charged through a storm of slingshot. Okay. It was a short, nasty battle. Our magic deafened and dazed them. Although they resisted this bitterly, we were unable to hold part of the Convalis Tula. We captured 30 cows, and oh yeah, by the way, cows are currency in this game. Just to let you know. That's why cows are important. Cows are very important. We took 39 cows worth of loot through the healing magics. Okay. Damn it, we didn't get any of their land though, and now it's fires. Oh wait. You know what? Let's go again then. We will get them. We will raid on you until you give us your land. For that is what we are. We take land by force. Damn, you got a lot more weapon things than you had a second ago. Damn it. Charge them! We rushed the formation while they were still performing. We charged through a hail of slingshots. Kushal, an arrogant Canathalso Thane, challenges Desadro to single combat. He clashes his javelins against his shield, and Desadro prepares his own javelins. As Kuchali shuffles into range, Desandros sees him working combat magic on him. The missile he is preparing to throw. What should Desandros do? Dodge the first throw and throw back. Taunt him into throwing before he's ready. Taunt him! Cathardo's skin was so thick, was too thin to endure taunting. He broke off his spell and hurled his first javelin before he was ready. Astro dodged and threw back, charged too fast but to be hit, pulling his sword. He's swearing to kill our hero or die trying. In the first pass of blades, Karshal showed why he had to try and kill him from a distance. He was no match for our warrior's skill with the sword. Cut Kashal on both arms and across his face before Knathalos dropped his sword and tried to run. Damn! And the Desaderos showed him no mercy and cut him down. The fighting was fierce. Our magic dazed them. We captured 29 cows. Oh yes! We pressed them so sorely that the Canathalso gathered up everything they could and they left their Tula. We captured 29 cows, 14 horses. Through the healing, we survived. Look at, we didn't lose a single thing that entire time. We killed all of theirs. Our herders report that during our recent raid against the Greydon brazenly rode on our lands. Those bastards! They'll be next. They've brought us 26 cows. Oh shit, they didn't accept my shit. Well, anyways, I was supposed to pause right there, but I really wanted to take them out. So what did we do today? We whooped some ass. We now have more land. If you look right here in our map, they're gone, and now we own more of that, which just means, like, if you look right here, farming land, we got a shitload more wild lands we can turn into pastures and cropland. Because look at all that hunting. We don't need all that hunting. We could turn this all into it, honestly. Cropland. See, look at that. That's the best we can do for harvesting. And we don't really need that much pasture either, do we? So we have way more land than we really should even have. But that's okay. I like that. We need to get more thralls now. No more taking more land. At least right now, we need to get people. We need slaves. We only got 9 slaves and one of them's sick. At least we're doing decently though. We just I can't believe we did so well. Barely any of our guys even died. Well, anyways, that's been King of Dragons Pass. I'll be back for more.